Welcome back to Free Pizza, where we serve you slices of knowledge with a side of entertainment. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated events of 2024, the U.S. presidential race. The two main contenders vying for the presidency are former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. This is a non-biased, informative video. Donald Trump, political platform. First up is Donald Trump, the Republican candidate. Trump's platform focuses on several key areas: the economy, immigration, healthcare, and national security. On the economy, Trump advocates for continuing his previous administration's policies of tax cuts and deregulation. He argues that reducing taxes for businesses and individuals will stimulate economic growth, create jobs, and increase wages. Trump also supports renegotiating trade deals to favor American workers and industries, emphasizing an America First approach. In terms of immigration, Trump continues to push for stricter border security measures, including the construction of a wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. He believes in implementing policies that limit illegal immigration and supports reforms to the legal immigration system to prioritize skilled workers. Trump's stance on immigration also includes stricter enforcement of existing laws and policies to ensure national security. Healthcare is another significant area of focus. Trump advocates for repealing and replacing the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, with a system that promotes competition and reduces costs. He supports policies that increase transparency in healthcare pricing and expand options for patients, such as health savings accounts and the ability to purchase insurance across state lines. National security remains a priority for Trump, with a focus on strengthening the military, modernizing defense capabilities, and addressing cybersecurity threats. He supports maintaining a strong stance against international adversaries and prioritizing the interests of the United States in foreign policy decisions. Pros and cons of a Trump presidency. Pros. Continued economic policies that prioritize tax cuts and deregulation could stimulate business growth and job creation. Stronger border security and immigration policies may enhance national security. Increased military funding and focus on cybersecurity could improve national defense capabilities. Deregulation could lead to increased business opportunities and innovation. Cons. Economic policies favoring tax cuts could lead to increased national debt and benefit the wealthy more than the middle class. Strict immigration policies could result in humanitarian concerns and a reduction in the diversity of the workforce. Repealing the Affordable Care Act without a viable replacement could lead to a loss of healthcare coverage for millions. An America First foreign policy might strain international relations and trade partnerships. Celebrity endorsements for Trump. Trump has received endorsements from various celebrities, including musician Kid Rock, actor Jon Voight, and former NFL player Herschel Walker. These endorsements highlight Trump's appeal among certain segments of the entertainment industry and sports world. Kamala Harris, political platform. Now, let's take a look at Kamala Harris, the Democratic candidate. Harris's platform addresses issues such as healthcare, climate change, criminal justice reform, and economic inequality. On healthcare, Harris is a strong advocate for expanding access to affordable healthcare for all Americans. She supports building on the Affordable Care Act and exploring options for a public health insurance plan. Harris emphasizes the need to reduce prescription drug prices and increase funding for mental health services and preventive care. Climate change is a central issue in Harris's platform. She supports rejoining the Paris Agreement and implementing ambitious policies to reduce carbon emissions and transition to renewable energy sources. Harris advocates for significant investments in green infrastructure, clean energy jobs, and environmental justice initiatives to address the disproportionate impact of climate change on marginalized communities. Criminal justice reform is another key area of focus. Harris, a former prosecutor, calls for comprehensive reforms to address systemic racism and inequality in the justice system. She supports measures such as ending cash bail, reducing mandatory minimum sentences, and investing in rehabilitation and reentry programs for formerly incarcerated individuals. Economic inequality is also a major concern for Harris. She advocates for policies that increase the minimum wage, strengthen workers' rights, and expand access to affordable housing and education. Harris supports tax reforms that ensure the wealthy pay their fair share and aims to reduce the economic disparities that affect many Americans. Pros and cons of a Harris presidency. Pros. Expanding access to affordable healthcare could improve the overall health and well-being of Americans. Aggressive climate change policies could lead to significant environmental improvements and the creation of green jobs. Criminal justice reform could address systemic inequalities and reduce the incarceration rate, Economic policies aimed at reducing inequality could benefit lower and middle-income families. Cons. Implementing ambitious climate change policies may face resistance and could be costly. Expanding healthcare coverage might increase government spending and require higher taxes. Criminal justice reforms could encounter opposition from law enforcement groups and conservative lawmakers. Economic policies focusing on tax reforms and wage increases may be challenging to pass through a divided Congress. Celebrity endorsements for Harris. Harris has garnered endorsements from various celebrities, including Oprah Winfrey, actor Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and singer Ariana Grande. These endorsements reflect her broad appeal across different demographics and sectors of the entertainment industry. There you have it, a detailed overview of the two main candidates in the 2024 U.S. presidential race, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Each candidate presents distinct visions for the future of the United States, focusing on different key issues and policy proposals. As always, it's essential to stay informed and understand where each candidate stands on the issues that matter most to you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth analyses and informative content. Thanks for watching Free Pizza, where every slice is a piece of knowledge.